What's the most expensive thing ever, chat? Let's see. Let's see. I'm excited.
You saved $1 billion
Oh,
every single day.
My shit's
for your
glitched. My shit's glitched. There we go.
entire life, you still wouldn't come close to affording the most expensive thing ever. But to find out what that is, we'll be going on a journey through the most valuable things in existence, all starting
Antimatter?
with you. The raw ingredients needed to make a human cost only $152,000. But if that's out of budget, you could just boil down a pig, because chemically you're pretty much the same, they're just slightly tastier. But since you're already fully assembled, the government officially values you at $14.2 million. And they're lowballing you, because if someone hypothetically harvested all your organs, they could make $45 million.
Bone marrow is 20. Chat.
Someone hypothetically harvested all.
Bone marrow is $23 million? The brain is 0? What? One eyeball is 1.5? How much is my schlong? How much is my schlong worth? Look, he put it here, but he didn't put a thing. How much is my schlong worth? Chat, how much is my wiener worth, chat?
Your organs, they could make.
My heart is $1 million. Okay, wait, chat, I'm selling all my body. Chat, I'm selling my body when I die. Chat, 0. Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm looking how much my wiener is. I'm gonna look it up. How much could I sell my? You cannot legally sell your wiener. Okay. $795,000. $795,000, chat. I can sell my wiener for $795,000.
$45 million. You're pretty expensive, but to find the most
it's
expensive
too small
thing
to
ever,
sell.
we
Yo,
need to
go
look
fuck
at
yourself,
much
bro.
Costlier items, with the next being a well-known painting that became
Mona Lisa.
famous for all the wrong reasons. It's 1503 in Italy. A rich silk merchant goes up to a painter and says, "Could you make me a painting of my wife?" "Sure. Give me like 2 weeks."
2 weeks. It took 16 years.
Leonardo da Vinci never fully finished that painting, but he actually sold it right before he died to the King of France, and it stayed in the bedrooms of powerful guys until ending up at a museum where no one cared. Until it got stolen, then found, then taken on a PR campaign, and now this 30-inch plank of wood smeared with colored oil is valued at $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Greatest work of art was
Elon Musk could buy that shit like with not even blinking an eye.
Found by complete accident. Sir Thomas Major Cullinan dug a hole in the ground and filled it with Africans to mine rocks for him. And in 1905, a diamond was found, and it happened to be the biggest diamond ever. Completely colorless, 0 imperfections.
No fucking
the most
way.
Chemically perfect rock produced by the planet. And the guy who found it was this guy, the mine's manager. He was just going for a stroll when he randomly saw it in the wall, and he got a nice check for it. Then the rock got cut up and shipped in a literal postal box to more white people. The total value of this rock is estimated at $2 billion, making it the most expensive luxury item ever, thanks to its rarity and prestige.
Holy
but the
shit!
most expensive land ever is something you would never expect. France owned all this land in 1803, and the United States wanted a little piece of it. So they went over to France with $10 million and said, "Can we buy a little piece of your land?" France's leader and conqueror of Europe, Napoleon was like,
Dynamite.
"Pay me $15 million for the whole thing."
What?
The Louisiana Purchase doubled the size of the United States.
The Louisiana Purchase in the chat. Spam W's in the chat for the Louisiana Purchase, bro. Guys, spam fucking W's for the Louisiana Purchase. Spam L's if not.
4 cents per acre. This land today is worth thousands per acre, making it widely considered the single greatest land purchase in history.
No way.
As long as you don't ask the people originally living there. But the Louisiana Purchase wasn't the most expensive in history. There was a piece of land that cost way more than the entire American Midwest, and
what
it's
is
this.
it?
This plot of land with a parking lot that cost $3 billion.
What the fuck?
Did this parking lot cost more than a fifth of the United States? Well, back then, the Louisiana Purchase was a gamble on an uncharted frontier.
What?
This modern-day plot of land in the center of one of the most valuable financial districts on Earth, where the government artificially restricts the...
How much would a would sell for?
Land supply is just a much safer investment.
$795,000.
Land is valued for its potential, but the houses we put on top of the land are somehow even more expensive. In 2019,
guys, I told you buildings would be really fucking expensive, chat. I told you buildings would be really fucking expensive.
High altitude hollow
Yo, hey, Jesse. This is the Jesse building, no? Chat, this is the Jesse building. Look! It feels like a party every day. Hey, Jesse. Whoa. Hey, Jesse. I'm telling you, that's the Jesse building. Look. Dude, Bertram is in that bitch.
New York City that he doesn't even live in. Actually, all of these buildings are half empty, because the rich people buying them are just treating them as investments. If they actually needed a place to stay, they would just do what the richest guy in India did and spend $2 billion erecting their own personal monument.
Oh,
that
okay.
has a dark secret. This is Antilia, the most expensive private residence in the world, valued today at $4.6 billion. It has a 168-car garage, 3 helipads, a snow room, and the entire thing was built on an orphanage.
Yo, what the fuck?
Where the orphans went? The house also has 600 servants. There are investments, there are status symbols.
Yo!
The most expensive house ever is the hardest to truly value. Its purchase price? £21,000 in 1761. When King George III bought Buckingham House, it was
Buckingham
just a
House
shack for him to store his wife.
A Buckingham
but after
Palace.
A few years of renovations and millions in state funding, it became a 775-room palace. Its value is estimated at £4.9 billion, but this is just a guess based on its prime location and historical significance. To something more valuable than any house, we just need to scale up to the most impressive and disastrous structures in the world. Mega projects. The U.S. interstate highway system is the most expensive mega project in history, costing an inflation-adjusted $634 billion. But it was worth it.
That's
For every
insane.
$1 of that cost, it's returned $6 in economic output. This project
No
had
way.
a clear problem,
Guys,
a clear
that's
plan, and a clear result. Pretty straightforward. In 2021, Saudi Arabia started building a 110-mile line-shaped city made out of
Buckingham
Empire
Palace.
State Building tall glass mirrors. It was supposed to cost $500 billion and be done by 2030, but now the date is maybe 2080, and the cost is maybe $8.8 trillion. The line will be the most expensive mega project ever if it actually gets built. If 45 Mount Everests of
Chat. Are we doing an IRL stream at the line? An IRL stream at the line in 2080? Guys, an IRL stream at the line in 2080 would be dope.
Of all of this is the International Space Station, the most expensive single object ever built by humans. But
I won't be dead in 2080.
Is the least impressive thing about it. See, legendary mega projects like the pyramids represent what one civilization could do. The ISS represents what every civilization together could do. It took hundreds of thousands of experts from all over the world
dude.
to
These are gonna be like
manufacture
insane
parts that fit together perfectly when assembled in an empty void that would kill a human in 90 seconds. This is the greatest masterpiece ever built by humans, and it shows what can be accomplished when the world comes together. But it's way more costly when the world comes apart. War is pretty expensive. The American Civil War cost so much that to fund it, the government had to invent paper money and the federal income tax. God damn it! World War I cost so much that Germany was still paying it off until 2010. And World War II was the most expensive conflict in history. The full global cost of this war has
I hate war, bro.
But
I hate war.
Every major power devoting a majority of their entire economy to destruction. By the end of the war, 70 million were dead, a majority being civilians, and most of the involved countries were in shambles. Military spending as a percentage of GDP has never come close to World War II levels since, and if it ever does, we probably won't be aware. War is pretty expensive.
Well, we'll all be dead, bro.
Military spending was 25 trillion in today's dollars.
Holy
but the cost of its destruction is unknown. All the things in this video have value for different reasons, but the most expensive thing ever is the most unusual.
Oh my god.
Every single particle has an antiparticle with an opposite charge. When they
Yo.
touch, they annihilate and release energy. A single gram of antimatter could release more energy than 3 Hiroshima bombs. Bananas. Every 75 minutes, an atom in a banana decays, producing one single particle of antimatter. But the particle is so small that if you had one banana for every human that has ever existed, you would have to wait 97 times the age of the universe to produce 1 gram of antimatter. But that still wouldn't work because the banana antimatter particles only exist for 125 picoseconds, which is 1/1000th of a blink.
No
The only
way.
way to make a meaningful amount of antimatter is by firing tiny particles at almost the speed of
Yeah,
light
how did they
into a
make-
metal rod, then catching the debris in a vacuum. There's currently only one facility that does this, and in its entire existence, it's made less than 10 billionths of a gram of antimatter, which would make enough energy to power a light bulb for 4 hours. Antimatter could be the most efficient
That's
energy
insane.
source ever, and studying it could answer questions about how the universe was formed. But it's so difficult to make that NASA estimates 1 gram would cost 62.5 trillion.
Oh my god.
If we ever somehow manage to get a gram of antimatter, wouldn't the most expensive thing be whoever owns the antimatter? Which would probably be a country, maybe the United States, which is already worth 180 trillion. But
The United
then
States is worth
the
180
Earth
trillion.
is worth 5 quadrillion.
5 quadrillion, dude. I don't even have that much on the fucking Roblox brain rot games.
Now that we're in space, there are asteroids floating around with quintillions worth of gold and platinum, and the sun is made of gas worth 30 nonillion. The universe is filled with an infinite amount of wealth, all of which we got for free.
Thank God, man. Thank God, man. Wow, that was a good ass fucking video, bro. That was a W-ass video, bro. W-ass video, bro. Peak just uploaded Peak. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit's peak. Jack Pockets. This is insane. This is the most expensive channel on YouTube for sure. The King returned. Dude, this is crazy, bro. That was insane. W fucking video, chat. W video in the chat. W video in the chat.